Well, Doctor Who, doing a review for episode 6. That's Praxeus. That was going to be a very interesting episode. There was a lot of exciting things to see from the trailers and the teasers, and a lot of rumours circulating around that the Sea Devils were going to be returning. And, long story short, that didn't happen. But, okay, that's not a reason to dislike the episode, okay? But anyway, we're going to be talking about the episode and why I'm going to be giving it the score that it's going to be getting. First of all, I wasn't going to be expecting, like, a near enough masterpiece like last week's episode. And yeah, I do stand by that. Like, last week's episode was really spot on. And for me, is the best episode to come out of Chibnall's era. And, last week's episode did set up towards the end that there was some problems going on, and then obviously Doctor Who continued, and we got into the usual Chibnall formula. So there seems to be things going on in the world where there's three places and there's things going on that are all connected. We had that with Resolution, with the Dalek mutant forming together in Sheffield. And then in Spyfall, all the agents were getting attacked in various parts of the world. That was also a thing to the formula. Now this time it was Madagascar, Peru and Hong Kong that are all connected. And it kind of felt a little bit rushed, and the pacing was a little bit all over the place with that. So we had like character introductions, we got to know certain characters, and then it was just like, oh, okay, we're getting some plot. And then it drags out a little bit further. And with, getting to know some characters, a little bit more. And then, boom, plot. And then, it kind of just doesn't work. Like, the formula of the episode was a little bit meh. But, in terms of the companions, though, I really enjoyed seeing more of Yaz. And Yaz is a companion that I feel like was very underdeveloped last season. Like, Series 11 did some massive injustice, is that a word? And it didn't do any justice for Mandy Gill's character at all. And, she had a lot of potential, a police officer. She could have done a lot, and brought a new dimension to the TARDIS team. And it kind of just fell flat there, really. It was cool to see Tosin Cole as well, did some pretty cool scenes with helping Gabriella that was really good, and I felt like he seems a little bit more confident in the TARDIS now. That is absolutely fantastic seeing him shine through, and obviously Bradley Walsh is just an absolute icon, so yeah, awesome. But yeah, anyway, getting back onto Yaz, there's a lot of things about her character in this episode, and throughout Series 12 I'm just being like, wow, they're really putting emphasis on her, and I'm just like, is this where they plan her doom, or is she going to be leaving the TARDIS? Like, we have already speculated on this alongside Tosin Cole's character. So, okay. But yeah, there's certain things in this episode where she wanted to go out and become basically the Doctor and adventure and find her own way. That's the way of putting it. And she was determined to try and beat the Doctor in, finding the alien colony that turned out not to be an alien colony. It was under the ocean, and that's where my disappointment sets in, because I was like, oh my god, are the Sea Devils going to be revealed? No, it was some alien bacteria that was like, okay, it's a virus, and yeah, but anyway, I really did enjoy seeing more of Yaz and more of her interacting with other characters without any of the other companions getting in the way. That is what I enjoyed about this episode, the way it started out. And it started off pretty good, the sense of emergency, and then it kind of goes a little bit real life lectures as well, but not necessarily as head on as Orphan 55. So it's not too bad. The whole Suki as well, who was a character that was introduced in the episode, who turned out to be from another planet as well. That was like, oh, okay, she's an alien technically, but hang on a minute. How did this happen? How did the Doctor not realise or anything? But yeah, that happened. That to me seemed like a little bit out the blue twist. It didn't really feel right, and there was no real antagonist in the story as well, and it just felt a little bit off, to be honest. Like the whole conclusion and everything, I didn't really see it fitting. But to be honest, I really enjoyed the episode for what it did to the companions. It pushed them a little bit further, especially Yaz. Like Yaz really did shine through in this episode as more compared to the others, because she's had the least development throughout Chibnall's era of the show. So seeing her throughout this series getting her own development has been absolutely fantastic. So I really enjoyed that. And yeah, now the score. I know my reviews aren't exactly structured, I just ramble on, but I'm going to be giving it a 6 out of 10. Just because the whole premise of the episode was very exciting. It started off really well, and then it just kind of fell flat, and you can tell it was a filler episode, and I was kind of disappointed because the writer for this, or one of the co-writers, was the guy who wrote Kablam last series. That was one of the few episodes I enjoyed. But yeah, honestly, massive shout out to the companions. Did a really good job. The guest cast were pretty cool as well, and I like the whole marriage being referenced with the astronaut and the ex-police officer. That was pretty cool. It had some good dynamic going on, and that had a sense of, again, like companionship and just enjoy life. That's what I got as the message. You know, don't take things head on and appreciate those around you. But yeah, apart from that, there you go. I've rambled on a little bit here. I've kind of just gone off on a slur, but that's what I thought of the episode, and these are my honest reviews. And next week's episode looks a little bit promising. Looks like we're going to be getting some nightmare scenarios that could be very interesting and could potentially offer a lot more character development. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. And yeah, bye for now.